Now I'm bigger. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Monday, February 16th. And it's a big day. We're on the eve of playing Bristol City tomorrow. But today, there's business to be had because it's the FA Cup Round 5 draw. I guess that's why we're all here early. But I'm not doing it alone today. And we're not talking about, I'm not even going to say it. Okay. Anyways, I'm bringing in Patty. I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to make a joke. How are you?
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
How are you? By the way, I'm watching I think this is TNT Sports. Thank you, Marie from SoCal, by the way. And it's already gone tits up. Like, everyone wants to play Wrexham. Like, well, okay, fine. Yeah, they want to play Wrexham? Bring it on. Want to play Wrexham. Yep. How are you?
We should. I'm good. Yep. Good.
Yeah. Rick Miller, I don't know who this is, says, hi, all. And something pundit? Is someone trying to steal our stuff? Is that, you see it? Something pundit?
I know.
Yeah. I know, it's awesome. Anyways, thanks for coming in, everybody. We're just waiting on the draw, 5th round draw coming in. Who do you want? There's a lot of I want the easy home game or the away game. Parkinson said he doesn't want to be selfish or just wants to get a big club or whatever. Doesn't need a home match is what he said exactly. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on. What do you got? What do you got in store of who you want? I know we've had a couple conversations, but
Sunderland. I'd like Sunderland.
Oh, yeah.
Big Daco story.
Yep. That's right. I wouldn't mind that too. We are ball number 5, by the way. We are ball number 5.
Yeah.
Trying to. Do we have a list of the teams? And do you have a list of the teams? Okay.
Yep.
We do. Okay. I think we have. I think he's got something laid out. Yes. Logos a couple weeks ago. Yes, he did. Rick Miller. So here is the draw numbers. There's 16 teams left to go. There's 3 games still pending. Is that right, Patty? 3 games still pending.
1, 2. Macclesfield or Brentford, which is playing tonight, and then Port Vale and Bristol City has been delayed.
Right, that one's on like the 3rd.
Yeah, it's a big delay.
It's a big delay. Yeah, it's weird. But all right, so I'll read off the numbers. Liverpool number 1, Fulham ball number 2, Sunderland number 3. That's the one that Patty wants. Southampton, Wrexham 5, Arsenal 6, Chelsea 7, West Ham United 8, Mansfield Town 9, Norwich City 10, Port Vale or Bristol City, which we just mentioned, is 11, Wolves 12. They won yesterday. Newcastle 13, lucky 13, Manchester City 14, Macclesfield or Brentford 15, and then Leeds is 16. So there could I didn't think the last draw was I know we sat and did it together. I didn't think it was that great, but I don't know, we'll see what happens here.
Yep. Look, okay, we won. It wasn't a great win. It wasn't a great team to get. But yeah, the question is, now that we're this far, and it's been just under 30 years since we've been this deep in the competition, do you want to slide someone beatable, or do you want the big one?
Let me. All right, I'll ask you a question with a question as I do this. Who's going to be in between? Who's going to be in between? Where would this fall? The 8th? Is that right? So who are we playing between those matches?
I can tell you now in 2 seconds.
Right. March 7th, right? So it'd be that one, right? So Charlton and Hull, is that correct?
Didn't think so. Let's see.
I like them.
It's Watford, March 7th.
It's the March 7th. Okay, so we'd be getting rid of that game. Okay. So Charlton and then Hull. I mean, I'd want to win it. I guess we're here, like you're saying, Wembley is on the horizon, Could be.
Yeah, so if you're looking at those dates, actually, then just before the FA Cup, we have a full week break. So we go from a Saturday Charlton to Saturday Watford. So potentially we could pull the Watford early and play it midweek. That might be the way to get around it.
I still don't understand what they're talking about. That I think they're talking about it being the Wednesday, like Tuesday or Wednesday. I cannot. They've put it up in the everywhere. I have no idea. Oh no, I just saw that, by the way. Yeah, R.I.P. Bobby Duvall passed away, 95. Sorry. Rest in peace, brother. Awesome. Days of Thunder was great too. Thanks.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but because you said Bobby.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off. I'm like, Bobby Duvall. And then when you said Days of Thunder, I got it. I was like, oh,
yeah. Oh, man. We are about 7 minutes away. It says they're going to start kicking this off at on TNT Sports. But, yeah, I don't understand what they were trying to say. If it's going to be if it's going to be this or that, I'm not sure. But anyways, I think we'll be between Charlton and Hull City. Maybe the Watford game will be over there. I mean, those are if we're between Watford and Hull City, we play them on the Wednesday, then play. I mean, that's a lot.
Well, this is the way it's going to be for the end of the season, and this is why some people say they don't want to be in the cups, because it does interfere. It squashes too many matches and too much to get done.
Well, Parkinson seems to be not worried about it. No flinching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a big deal for the club, though. This is the thing. It is history. And I think you probably should be going for it, both of them.
Yeah.
There's nothing else a manager can do. He can't turn around and say, "Oh, this is going to hurt us in the league."
Yeah.
You know, there's no way of him actually saying anything that isn't positive, or he'll just look bad. So whether he agrees with it or not, he kind of has to say that. But as a manager, he should be willing to go for both.
Yeah, and true enough, I mean, you'll know about what the team he puts out. He'll put out a strong game. I mean, I think, do you think we have a strongest 11? We do, but it's not like, I don't think there's a massive drop off. Even the last team we put out in the cup, I think we were stronger than they were against Ipswich Town, but I think we had a stronger side. We had a stronger side than them, or? That he put the starting 11. I'm saying the starting 11.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty strong. And this is the thing. Most of the players that are in our group of players at the moment, you're comfortable with them being in the starting 11.
Yeah.
They're not all perfect. There is a little bit of a drop between who might be your perfect starting 11, but nothing crazy. So it's not a case that we went out and bought 5 or 6 players that are absolutely better than everybody else, and you must have them on the pitch. Not at the moment. Now, maybe that happens in the summer. We buy 5 or 6 that you absolutely always want, but then the secondary level is going to be what we have right now.
And it's not also too. He doesn't play kids. It's not like when he puts out, for example, he's not here because he's on loan at Charlton Town. Harry Ashfield. So it's not like, oh, Harry's getting the start. Parkinson doesn't do that. Who do we want? I haven't decided who I quite want yet. I want anybody not in the championship. How's that?
Everybody's the same. We've been the whole way up. When we were coming up in the other leagues, same thing as well. You don't want to play someone in your own league. You're already playing them multiple times. If you're going to do a cup, you might as well have someone interesting. Be it we're the giant and there is someone a couple of divisions lower trying to knock us out, or we're trying to take out one of the giants, and we're the David in that story. So that's what makes the cup runs interesting.
I'll tell you who I don't want. I don't want Wolves. I don't want.
Really?
Yeah, because they'll probably. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do want Wolves. I don't want.
I think we have a shot at beating Wolves. Now the only thing is, Wolves are already screwed in the league.
They're coming.
So they might put out one of their strongest teams for the cup to try and do something.
Yeah.
But in saying that, they're playing pretty shite. So
if you're
going to get someone.
Yeah, they are playing. Maybe they want, because they're coming down. We're going up. They're coming down. Southampton, I don't want.
No.
You said Mansfield Town, I think, also too, right?
Yeah, I'd love to have another shot at Mansfield. Bit of history.
Yeah.
From last season. Yeah.
That Brunt won't be back to play, but yeah. City will be fun. Newcastle, they're good. They had a good side. Let's say YC Jakob. I don't know why. We have 70% chance of getting a Prem side, so let's make it Wolves or West Ham. It's gonna be somebody. Rick's back. Hey Rick, how are you? Good to see you. And Premier League teams play midweek, so we'll probably won't get their strongest side. Well, it depends on where they're in the league. I mean, you go against a Man City. I mean, he's got 24 players that can start in any team, So
yeah,
I'm watching the chat go. I don't know if anyone can. I mean, it's just Wrexham, Leeds, Wrexham. I mean, they're going here. It's going crazy. It's about to kick off in like 1 minute here, so we'll keep an eye on that when it comes through. And also, of course, my phone just keeps going crazy. Oh Christ! Again, sorry, just 1 second. This keeps going too. Okay, there we go. So, by the way, it's raining cats and dogs over here. So we have it's a cold day here in Los Angeles. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day themselves. Had a good weekend. Everyone wants the Irons versus Wrexham. Wrexham versus Liverpool. TNT Sports Football has gone live. I'm watching it now. It says live soon. I don't know why it's not going live for me. Let's see here. It says live soon, Habs. Mertlin, who has a job and can have a milkshake whenever he wants, says needs her Liverpool. A day out to Manchester would be great, says Gareth McKee. And what else? One of the few. Rogic says we have a subjective strongest 11, but we do rotate depending on the opponent. Example for energy with the 10s, as if another team will have most of the ball. That's correct. That's a good shot right there. I think I'm at my job. There he is. There he is. Mertlin is as Mertlin. Do you have yourself a milkshake or no? Just working. Okay. Dave wants Macclesfield. Has it gone live? Do you have it live or no?
I'll double check now.
There is a big match today in the championship. Coventry versus Middlesbrough, 1 versus 2. Someone's going to drop points there. So I wish we could do it. I can't do the watch along today because I have to jump in the car, but I'd love to do it. No milkshake, just working. And used to live in Manchester, so Garrett said it's super fun. Yes. Here it is. Now it's on.
Yeah, mine's now live. I'm on ads.
Yeah, I got ads too. Okay, cool. We're about synced up there too. TNT on TV just starting to. Everyone forgets the reason I almost spit out my milkshake was because you said we would get 100 points. Did I say that? I say a lot of dumb shit. I mean, Patty knows that more than anybody probably. Notice how he didn't agree or disagree. He just
No, what I'm actually doing is I have a little spreadsheet up here with some numbers and stuff I was just finishing. So we, as it stands at the very start, before any draw, we have a 27% chance of drawing someone from the top 6 in the Prem. 27% chance.
7-0?
2-7.
Okay.
We have 27% chance of a mid-table Prem team. 20% of someone in the bottom 6 of the Prem.
Okay.
20% of a championship team, and 7% of getting Mansfield down in League One. Now, these numbers will change in front of me as we go, so it'll be interesting to see what the numbers are when we get drawn.
Yeah, it well, I mean, that sounds pretty spread out minus the League One side there, right?
Yeah, because it's just one League One.
Yeah.
Now, the teams that didn't play, that haven't played yet, I've assumed that the better team's going to win. That's just the way I did it because I can't account for both options.
Yeah. So they're just starting up the.
So there's 4 teams left from the top 6, so a big match: Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City.
And Newcastle are at mid-table, yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle will be mid-table with Fulham, Sunderland, and Brentford. And then from the bottom 6, you have West Ham, Wolves, and Leeds. Still in the cup. Then from our own league, you have Southampton, Norwich, and then probably Bristol City.
Good, awesome. The draw is in exactly 4 minutes from now. They have their Emily up. I don't know who her name is, but she looks like she has a cold day. They're at Macclesfield.
Yeah, for the match.
For the match, right?
Yeah.
Versus Brentford, huh? No regrets. Who she's in the locker room now. Is that where you have it? I'm at 340.
Yeah, that's exactly where I have it here.
Awesome, perfect.
I can't. If this was your team, would you let them in? I suppose it's Macclesfield. You want to make a big deal out of the match, so maybe.
Yeah, I would too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
you probably would for Macclesfield, yeah.
Yeah. Did Liverpool let him? They were at Liverpool last time, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Look at they're probably like there's a absolute smoke show in there, and she's like walking around and like everyone, look at him. At least you got kids. They're like, what's going on here? Camera's quite misty in the locker room. Yep. Luke Duffy, there he is. Yes, Karen, it is chucking it down here in SoCal. Absolutely. And that's crazy. The championship Emily is the best Emily. Well, she's a good Emily. She's good at it. Cameras, yeah, there's a locker room here too. You have that draw up, or something to put up there. I could take my other thing down if you want.
No, I didn't have time to actually edit it to the screen.
Okay,
so I'll
cool.
just keep it here.
Yeah,
I'll keep an eye on it and just add it here.
Copy that. Kelly and Connie, what's up, Kelly and Connie? Good call in the other day. Was it the first time you? Yeah, that's the first time you talked to Patty. Which is fun.
No, we've spoken before.
Have you?
Yeah, we had.
Okay, that's the first time I've seen it. Oh, there you go. Cameraman's having a tough time there. It does look steamy in that. Are you seeing what's going on?
Yeah, it's all the hot bodies. they've all been warm. Seriously, they've all been warming up. They've all been in the showers and stuff. There's probably steam everywhere, heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the heat is on.
Misting.
It is misty there too.
Cameraman should be doing something about that.
Just a little.
Just ignoring it.
Yeah. But 160 of you in here. If you haven't smashed the like button, subscribe to the local pundit, please become a member. Hit the like button, helps out the algorithm, which is great. Big draw for Wrexham tonight, making history, 5th round. I got a feeling we're gonna get like a City or something, or something. I just feel like that's gonna happen. Maybe an Arsenal. I don't want Arsenal. I'd rather play Chelsea than Arsenal. I'd rather play Chelsea than Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
I've said for me, Arsenal is the best that I could potentially maybe get a flight over. Anything down in London is much easier to get to.
Brentford should take care of business here tonight, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they should. They should.
Yeah, we're a couple minutes away.
They're a long way down.
Yeah. Good for them to be in the. Honestly, it is pretty cool that they're there. I do like that they do have a Monday night game, and so to be fair, before they take the pitch tonight, they're going to know who they're going to be playing.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So, it's good motivation. Okay, here it is. All right, no spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Is that too loud for you, Patty, or no?
No, I'm okay.
Can people hear it, you think, or no?
No, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, my one. Sorry, it's coming through my speaker. Yeah, hang on. There you go.
Okay. All right. So Ali McCoy's is there. They're in. Where are they, Patty? They're in like a pub. Well, yeah, they're in a pub. That's cool.
That's a stadium somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, they're at the turf of Macclesfield Town. Here we go. I mean, maybe we go on to win it and we get promoted.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fantastic to get to semi-finals, finals.
Yeah. Is that Joe Cole? It's Joe Cole. Love it. Karen Carney, 3-time women's FA Cup winner, is going to be pulling out the home balls or the away ball? Home balls come out first. We are ball number 5.
Side, should be.
Yeah. Joe Cole, 2-time FA Cup winner with Chelsea. Look at those blue eyes. I mean, dreamy blue eyes on him. Look at good player, by the way. Good player. Look at those all. Look at all the Macclesfield kits there. Nice. Here we go. Alan McCoy's setting the stage. Yes, we are ball number 5. Sunderland is number 3. We're going to go through this again. Fulham, Liverpool 1, Fulham 2, Sunderland 3, Southampton 4, Wrexham 5, Arsenal 6, Chelsea 7, West Ham United 8, Mansfield Town 9, Norwich City 10, Port Vale or Bristol City 11, Wolves 12, Newcastle 13, Man City 14, 15 Macclesfield or Brentford. That's tonight's game. 16 Leeds. Here we go. Here we go. About to kick off. No spoilers here. No spoilers. Patty, you gonna take notes?
Yep.
Okay. Patty taking notes, and here we go. Here we go. Balls are going in the pot. The little kid in the back is staring at it. He's like, he wants to pull out the bag himself. That's probably your kid. Oh, are they gonna let the kids do it or no?
No.
No.
Oh, it looks like they are.
It was close.
Surely
Okay.
not.
No,
Surely
no.
not.
First ball in. Ball number 2 came out first, Patty. Fulham.
Okay.
Ball number 2. Fulham home against. There we go. Premier League side. Joe Cole's hands in. He pulls it out. And number 4. That was close. Southampton. Okay. That's one ticked off we didn't want.
Good.
Okay. That's one. So it's Fulham.
15% chance of a championship.
15?
Yeah. Going down.
Number 11. Port Vale versus Bristol City. Home. Saturday's game. That's in like 3 weeks time, 2 weeks time. Joe Cole's hands in, reaches in with his right, pulls it out. Number 3. Sunderland, your team.
Okay.
That's a good tie. That's a good tie.
That's okay. Yeah.
She's doing a little arm swing, arm in, pull out. 13. Home match for Newcastle United, Premier League side. They're booing Newcastle. Okay. Why I'm getting more and more nervous. I don't know why. Number 14, they pull out Man City. 2 Premier League teams are out there. No, Newcastle United versus Manchester City. That's okay. That's a tie. That's a good tie. Here we go. She goes arm in again. She keeps going back to the kids. Okay. Number 16, Leeds United. Home match for Leeds. Home match for Leeds. Joe Cole's reaching in. Pulls it out. Number 10, Norwich City. Okay, we dodged another championship.
Nice.
All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, there's still some big teams. Liverpool, Wrexham, Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham, Mansfield Town, Wolves, and Macclesfield. Here we go.
We had a 0% chance of championship team. We dodged them all.
Number 9, Mansfield Town home match. 0% chance. Yeah. There we go. This is one you want. This is the second one you want.
Yes. Excellent.
Come on. Joe Cole, hand in, pulls it out. Number 6, it's Arsenal. We dodged Arsenal. Oh, my God. Interesting draw right there. She's reaching in. Home match for Mansfield Town. Here we go. Is it going to be? Number 12, Wolves. BJ Ford. What's up, dude? BJ Ford. Come on. Joe Cole. Number 1, Liverpool. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Wrexham, Chelsea, West Ham, or Macclesfield Town, or Brentford.
Okay, out of the top 6, only Chelsea are left.
Only Chelsea are left. Now I'm kind of like, do we want Macclesfield or Brentford? I don't know. She's digging in. It's going to be at home time for Wrexham, is it? Wrexham get a home tie against. Uh-oh. It's got to be Chelsea. It's got to be Chelsea. It's got to be Chelsea. Home game at the Stoke Carras, Patty. It's got to be. Number 7, we got Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Well done. Wow. Home versus Chelsea, Wrexham. That is a tie. So it's going to be West Ham versus
Macclesfield and Brentford.
Who's home, though, Patty? West Ham are home.
West Ham are home. Okay.
Macclesfield or Brentford. So they're going to know who they're going to play. So West Ham United will play Macclesfield or Brentford. So wow. Chelsea it is. That is nice. That is good. So did that fill out 20%, 27%?
It came down to when we were drawn, we had a 33% chance of top 6, 33% mid-table, 33% bottom 6. Everything else had gone.
Wow. It's a home tie. Remember when we played them
versus
2
Chelsea
years ago?
Yep. Yeah, in the summer warm-up.
Yeah. And then I think Macca got into a fight like the first 3 minutes. Oh my God. Yes. We got our Premier League side. Yes, we do. Oh, good shot right there. Rob Ryan versus Tom Bowley, who owns obviously Chelsea, and he owns LA Dodgers too. But well, another huge game home for finances, says Lex, and this is going to be.
It's not. Huge... You know, actually, it's not. It's not going to do much for finances at all because we have to share the finances with Chelsea, and we only have 10,000 stadiums. So if it had been the other way around, and we had gotten close to filling their stadium, then it might have been a bit bigger. But at home, no, it's actually not that big.
Bobby McGee photo. We just had the draw, and the draw is Wrexham at home to Chelsea.
At home again. We've been getting all the draws at home for this.
I know. That's crazy. That's crazy. So they're down in London. They got to travel up. That's good. Okay. Have we ever played Chelsea before? I wonder.
I'm sure we have at some point. Yeah. I think there's only one team. Leeds might have been the only team I think we've actually not played, but I think someone said that during the week.
By the way, MS says not a sexy tie I wanted, but still Premier. Well, who did you want? I think it's a pretty sexy tie.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's a great tie.
Great tie.
I mean, I don't know if it's winnable, but it's a tie, you know?
Yeah, that's I don't think that's winnable. I mean, you know, this is seriously one of those giant killings. If we can take out Chelsea, even if they put up a weakened side, because they have a monster bench.
Yeah. Parkinson has beaten Chelsea in the FA Cup with Bradford. Okay. Didn't we play? Yes, we did. We played them on the US tour.
They don't really count though.
Yeah, I was at that game too.
Yeah.
I was at that game. Interesting to see if Chelsea will play young players. Will take intensity. Well, they have a good young side. Their whole fucking team is young. Their whole team is young.
Yeah. But in saying that, let's have a look and see who they are playing around then, because that will be interesting for them.
Let me try to come up with what the actual what is it? I'll redo the tie for you, what it looks like, what the draw looks like, if I can bring it up. Okay, you are you first or no?
Do you want me to call it out? I have it all listed.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he's got it.
Okay, let me pull it up there. Okay, so first out was Fulham at home versus Southampton. Second was Port Vale or Bristol City versus Sunderland. Next up was Newcastle United versus Manchester City. Then we had Leeds United versus Norwich. Mansfield Town then at home versus Arsenal. That'll be an interesting stadium one as well.
Yeah.
Wolves at home versus Liverpool.
Good tie.
Wrexham at home versus Chelsea. And then finally, West Ham United at home versus Macclesfield or Brentford.
And that game is tonight to decide that.
Yes, that's going to be happening in moments.
Ooh, Paul Kelly says might be a tough day for Max. Well, him going up against probably Esteban or anyone for that. So there you go. You wanted it. You're going to see it. Not.
Okay, so when was it? March 7th? No. What was the date for the next round?
It's March that weekend of March 7th through the 9th.
Weekend of March 7th. Okay. There is nothing for the Prem for Chelsea. Okay. So that's free for them. On the Wednesday, March the 4th, they have Aston Villa away.
Okay, that's a big tie.
Aston Villa are at home, big tie for them on the Wednesday, which means we'd have to be doing it the Saturday or Sunday. That is a little tight. Would have been a Wednesday match rather than a Tuesday. But
yeah,
it can't like be the Friday night if they're even doing them. Has to be the weekend match.
Yeah, and I can't decide. I can't figure out because like if it's this, then it's that. I don't know what they're gonna, do. But keep an eye out. We don't know exactly. They haven't been confirmed with the games. They're moving things around for sure.
Yeah. But here is a potential problem for Chelsea. Is at the moment they're sitting 5th. They're only 1 point behind Man United, who is in the top 4 spots for Europe.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're not that comfortable. Liverpool are sitting 2 points behind them. That's going to move around a little bit between now and then. But they are right in the middle, kind of a chasing pack there. They don't want to be losing any ground. So they very well might give a bit of a rest to some of their better players. They might not risk them. But of course, they have a massive debt on their side. So no matter who they put out, that's going to be a really solid team. But we may not get their very best. That's more than likely that they won't put out everybody.
They'll do a good side. They have good young kids. They'll probably do a balance there too. This is going to be the most watched match of the entire year, and there's no doubt it'll be a Friday night under the lights special. Well,
actually, that's what I just mentioned there. If they are leaving their match on the Wednesday, I doubt they're playing us on the Friday.
Yes, we drew Chelsea at home for the 5th round tie. Yes. It's going to be fun getting a ticket for that. Well, you already don't you have season tickets, Matt Al?
Matt Al doesn't, I think.
No. Would be not shocked if Viner is subbed in for Max. Well, Viner will be ready by then. You know,
he should be. Yeah,
should be. That's good. We call that.
No, the one before it is what I was actually looking at.
Oh.
Our entire squad is worth 30% of Cole Palmer.
Yeah. I know. Well, hey, you know what? These are the ties you wait for. This is a great tie. This is going to be a lot of fun. You know, and maybe next year we're playing teams like this every season. You know, every season. Steve says, will this FA Cup match help us decide which players we keep in the squad after we move up in the Premier League? No, the squad will be completely turned over next year if we go up. I mean, yeah. But it's a good, Parkinson's good. He's going to say it's a good test, right? You know.
Yeah, absolutely. It might convince him that there's a couple of players that just aren't ready yet. You know. But in fairness, we're in rough shape if we get promoted this season. If we get through the playoffs and go up, there's going to be a handful, and I mean literally a handful, 5, 6, 7. That would be kept in around the bench for next season. Maybe injury cover even. You know, when you're talking about 25, and we're going to have to bring in a whole new squad.
What is this about? Addison Matt, who's mixing roofies in Sam Smith's water? I have no idea what that means. I mean, I know what they are, but yeah. Patty. So when we release it, we don't know exactly right. There's going to be a shift. There's going to be a shift of games. They got to work this out. And I'll tell you right now, you know who's going to get the advantage of this, Patty? It's going to be Chelsea. They'll get the advantage. We'll get fucked.
I don't know that there's much that they can really do to fuck us, to be honest. It is what it is. We'll be playing that weekend. We'll move one match. And as I said, it looks to me like the easiest thing without delaying it would be for us to play a midweek match. And Chelsea have a midweek match. In place for a Wednesday already. Yeah. So if we don't want to delay it, which I would probably suggest we don't, we need to get the match moved to earlier in the week, assuming the other team is willing to do it. And Watford, it depends what they're up to. Maybe they won't want to do it, but I doubt they want to hold matches over either. They probably same thing. They want to get them over and done with and not pile them up in case anything else happens in the end of the season.
But you don't think it's a good draw? I just got an alert on my phone from TalkSport. Not about the whole draw. It just says, hold on. It just says Wrexham and Chelsea play each other. That's what that's big. That's big. That's big.
It is. I'm just laughing at the chat. Everyone's going on it tonight. It's funny. I have no idea who this is. H2H and whatever the rest of it is. If we got promoted, the way we wait till the last minute of a transfer window to sign players, it will be January before they know each other's names.
Yeah.
That's quite funny.
I think this is. I mean, we're getting completely off topic. But Alex, yes, Windass, Broadhead, Doyle, Sheaf, Hyam, Viner, maybe Max. Max won't go anywhere. They're keeping Max. He's not going anywhere.
I think this is the list of players to stay. Is what Alex is trying to do. I think
definitely there
because I said 6 or 7, so
yeah.
there's 7.
Yeah, you probably could put Matty James in there in AO, right?
James.
He's
yeah, but no. In fairness, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you could, but with the speed that the Prem play at. But this is what I mean about if we keep adding more to this list, it's pure injury cover. You know, James would be expecting 0 matches throughout that season unless people were injured. So we would have to have at 2 or 3 ahead of James.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the squad will be turned over for sure. The squad will be turned over for sure. Just read along here too. I mean, listen, this is really good. Kiefer Moore, I don't know. I mean, that's we're getting way the hell out of our head ourselves. I mean, you know, we'll see what happens next year if that happens. You know, if that actually happens. But Wrexham do get Chelsea at home, which is great. Last time the Reds faced Chelsea, old second division, 1981-82. The clubs also met in the FA Cup that season with Chelsea, who are currently top flight progressing. So 81-82, Patty. 81. Okay. Ken was 45 years old. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. And it's going to be a great day out for the fans. You know, you will be able to get tickets, I'm sure. So just keep an eye on it. We don't know when it's gonna happen. Tudor says, great draw. Possible win. Lots of history with Wrexham versus Chelsea and personnel. What's personnel? Do we have informed? Did someone play on our side? Did someone there?
I don't know. Could have. We have some links with Chelsea, so maybe. Mm-hmm. There was a question there about what's the lowest team to make it to an FA Cup final. I didn't check it all, but I just did a quick search there. In the last 40 years, it was only Division 2.
Okay.
So championship level that made it into a final.
Yeah.
In the last 40 years. So in the modern era. Ish.
Yeah. Joey Jones at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's really difficult. Like there's another 4 levels here before you're in the final. Like there's 4 matches left in order to win the FA Cup. And that basically almost certainly means near enough 4 Prem teams to go through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, because West Ham, Brentford, we'll see what happens with the Wolves, Liverpool, that'll be 1. Arsenal.
Okay, well, there's an interesting one. Even if you take the lowest of the Prem that are left, and you took the 4 of them. So who could we say there in the list? Who Wolves. Would be the 4 weakest? Wolves for 1. Wolves. Okay.
Sunderland, by the way, is not a weak team. They're like still top 10, right? We're just coming up.
Yeah, the 11th or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so I have them here in front of me. So if you were to say Leeds United, Wolves, West Ham, Sunderland. And then Sunderland or maybe Brentford.
Brentford, I think you're doing well.
Or Fulham.
Let me look up real quick.
But like just at that roughly that standard, that's 4 Prem teams, and on the lower end of the Prem, who thinks we would have any chance of sneaking through all 4 of those teams? No. Yes, it's so difficult.
Yeah, look at
Brentford in 7th. Yeah.
To your point, Arsenal
City,
Fulham
in 12th. There you go.
Yeah, and Brentford are in 7th. And Sunderland have dropped off a little bit too. So you're right. I mean, there's no easy tie here. Leeds are actually pulling away a little bit, and they're doing well, or better. But
Fulham, Leeds, West Ham, and Wolves to go through all 4 of those and win. Like that's why championship teams can't do it.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Wolves might only have 9 points. They're a good side. They just they're still a good side. They're better than us. Let's put that way. Yeah.
And this is the thing: if you took Wolves with the team they have now and dropped them straight into the championship, they're winning it. Mm-hmm. The reason some of these teams fall off is because they have to get rid of players when they come down.
Yeah.
They don't have the same level of team.
Yeah, and they have the contract, and they're like, if I'm going to go down, then we got to sell. I'm going to get out. So
Yeah.
Millwall 2004 could be the lowest league side to make the FA Cup final.
In recent memory, as I said, I just quickly checked the last 40 years. So yeah.
VAR and semi-auto offside tech will need to be added to the ground for the fifth round. Is that true?
I think we already have the ability for the semi-offside anyway.
That's right, but yeah, fifth round now it is, and now it goes there. So that does make sense. Okay. So this is good. Here you go. Here's the talking points. Tudor says Joey Jones, Mickey Thomas played for both clubs. John Neal, our manager, went to Chelsea as manager late 70s and 80s. Great battle with him in the early 80s. Went to a replay. Well, sadly enough, we don't have replays anymore. But also good is, I kind of like a replay, but also, it's really old school. I think.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. I don't think it would have been that big a deal to say that if you are below Premier League, you can, and you are chosen at home, you can pick whether you want to give away your home tie in order to play away. I think that's fair. So if you actively needed the money and wanted the big game away, give away your home match and go play at their venue. Where are you laughing at?
I'm not at this one. Need to go up, let the gaffer retire, fall back down, and use Paramount Pit. Dale, I think you do the chat only because I've never seen your thumbnail for it, and I think I hope that's your wedding day. Don't pull. Who's the guy that got caught? I'm totally being an ass. I let the gaffer retire. Not a bad idea, but I don't think he's going anywhere. But good shout there.
Do you know what though? That might be the fastest way to get rid of him. If you really want to get rid of him, is actually to get promoted this season, give him the shot, and we get relegated, and then we move on to another match.
Yeah. now we just drew Chelsea. We're like, we're going up, we're going down, we're getting rid of the manager. It's on me. Let's do this. As even TalkSport is calling this the game of the year.
Wow.
Well, guess what? If it's a game of the year, Patty, it's going to be the day of the year for the local pundit. Game day build-up, live walk on extra time when we beat them.
This is the craziness of the name Wrexham and how much it garners, because it's not the game of the year. I'm sorry, guys. It's not it's a fun match, of course, but
it's
this
better
is
than
not
Norwich.
the game of the season.
No shade against Norwich, like we were saying. No, it's better than nothing. Jesus, I'm excited for it. Yeah. In the chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome, yes. How excited are you about this? How excited? The game will not be on Paramount Plus and ESPN, right? It'll be on ESPN. Sorry, go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if they asked Chelsea to move their midweek match in order to allow a Friday night match.
Will they? That's what I'm saying.
If they could move it to a Tuesday or something in order to give the required rest period between the matches or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if they asked.
Wouldn't be a surprise too. Let's see what they do that. The biggest club that is coming to the racecourse under Rob and Ryan era, and they will come to the racecourse. Watch this. That's live. Yeah. Well, here's the issue with that. Rob is shooting season 18 of It's Always Sunny. They just kicked off. They just started last week. I wonder if he would take a couple of days off to come over.
It can't be that hard to take 2 days off.
They got scheduled.
Yeah, but at his level, is he in every single episode?
Yeah.
He can write himself out for an episode. He built the schedule. He should know we're going to be playing Chelsea at this point in the cup.
Yeah. Listen, how did you not know this?
How did you not know this? Why have you not penciled off those dates?
I definitely would see Ryan there for sure. Rob, I'm sure he could stretch out. He does. It is his show. We'll have to check with that back. There you go.
Do you know what would be hilarious? Right. Here's one for you now. If you really wanted to make fun of it, what you would do is he should take his 2 days off. He should change an episode that he's hit by a car, and he's in hospital in a coma, like these 80s sitcoms or whatever. So he's in a coma for days. So he has an episode where he's just in the bed, and then he'll shoot a dream sequence where he's playing football or something.
You're giving away episodes. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
You know what? He could do it. Just put him in. Just hey, listen, he's not coming back. There'll probably be an episode. They'll probably be shooting episode 3 by then. So I'm sure it'll be an opportunity for him to come. Might be cool. Rob will probably go. Imagine missing that win. Bring the cast of Sonny over. Send Aaron to sub for Rob. Let's do it. Oh my God. But we'll be doing a watch along for that for sure. Why wouldn't we be doing a watch along, Nick? By today?
Tonight, maybe he's on about.
Oh, okay. I can't do the full game, and I would feel bad if I, but no, hey, it's a good. What are you doing?
I had dealing with the kid who you can hear in the background.
There you go. There you go. Trust me, I'd like to be doing watch along myself, but I gotta get my ass out to. I get my ass out to Ontario. We're going to an MASL game tonight. MASL indoor soccer. Yes. All right. Well, Chelsea it is.
We finally got a big one. We only had to wait 4 years.
Mm-hmm. The reaction's a reaction. If I just got the alert on my phone for Talk Sports saying, they're going to do something about it.
Yeah. Of course, they're going to want the eyeballs. They're going to want the. They want the match on an evening so that they can get the American market. They know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably try for the Friday night, but who knows? They could play it really late on a Saturday either. We could be the last match on a Saturday.
It won't be the early game.
Yeah.
It won't be the early game. But you're right. If it's a Saturday late game, that's good. So but if it's that Saturday game that we have right now, which is Watford, which will most likely be moved, right? Or it could be Sunday. It could be Sunday.
They could do a Sunday as well, yeah.
Let's do this. Also says broadcasters like ESPN and TNT Sports are absolutely salivating over this. They know that Friday night under the lights at the racecourse ground is ultimate recipe for global ratings. Good question for you. Ted's asking, will Parky fill that extra registration now with a high value free agent?
I doubt it specifically just for a cup match.
Mm-hmm.
But he could be working on one. Although I would have expected it to be pretty quick. I wouldn't have expected it to be 2 weeks later, maybe.
I think
if he was working on one, I think it would be in by now.
Yeah, and Sterling signed for Feyenoord. He went out to so he's out, Dr. J. But so I think to that point is the double protector of just having 2 spots open and not using them at some point is stupid to me. I think he always keeps one open. I think he's waiting to see, like he said, if Brunty is going to be available to come back or not, because he doesn't want to get. He said it, and I think you're going to show it me. He said it that he didn't say this. This is not his exact words, and he's not calling this guy out. They got screwed with Elliot Lee because there were some guys they want to bring in, and Elliot Lee had to have surgery. So they took him on. He would have kept it open. There were some people who were looking at. So we don't know who they are. I think there's a possibility either way. Would you want to have Brunt back or the keeper? I would want to have Brunt back and then not sign the keeper. Put the keeper back
in. If we can swap out a keeper, I say run with 2 keepers. And if that means that we lose our second keeper in order to bring in a third, okay, so be it.
So be it.
So be it. Yeah.
And to be fair, Burton was listed for the last cup match. So if we progress in the cup, it's he doesn't need to register for our 25. He can play in the cup game.
He can play and cover a cup game. I think Burton's getting very hard done by here.
I do personally. Too. Yeah, and I know Burton's going out, hey, listen, we're not going to register you. Okay. And Parkinson said the right things. Like, he's been out doing trooper and doing this, and understandably so.
Yeah. And there was the story that Parky basically convinced him to stay last summer.
Yes. And then he got hurt. And he was doing really well.
He was doing really well, yeah. I think it's hard on him. Maybe a decision should have been made. Yeah, it's a weird one. I know we probably should extend it out until this summer. I can see why they did it. It's better for the club to have done it this way. And sometimes you have to maybe screw over a player a little bit here and there. when you do what's best for the club. Now, I'm sure they're looking after him. You know, he's getting well paid and all of this as well. So I'm not meaning to be too harsh on the club, but I think they're taking a club decision here. And unfortunately, he's having to take one for the team.
Well, talking about taking care of him too, Patty. I think he was on the bench for that very reason. Didn't start the game, but he was on the bench for that cup game, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Garrett Perry said it's a waste of a squad having a third keeper, as we can bring one in for long-term injury, and if it's January season ending one. Ken and I went back and forth on this. He's like, no, you can't. And I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but having 2 open spots and not using them is literally like wearing a double helmet protector. There's no reason for it. So I understand you like to keep one open. I think that one open is to see, like we said, if Brunt's going to come back. I think, I think there's a possibility coming in. Starting 11 predictions for both. It's too far out. We don't know if we're going to have. Let's do this. So, and
it's so hard to even try and predict for them, to be honest. Yeah. We should be going full strength.
Yeah, we will.
Like we're this far, we're this deep into the FA Cup. We're the weaker team. We should essentially be playing full squad. Near enough. I can understand 1 or 2 sitting out or whatever if you really need to, especially if they've had a small knock or something. I can understand not risking someone. But at this stage, we should be playing our full squad. Now, for someone in the Prem, no, they shouldn't. They're deep enough that they should be able to take us out. And they'll just do what we have done in the past as well, which is you fill your bench with some of the best that you have with the idea that you are not going to use them. Yeah. But if you have slid behind, if they've gotten some good chances and taken them, then you put on your very best to save the game.
Yeah. Alex, I totally... Yeah, not that I disagree. I just don't think we already have so many players that need rotation. Parkey does a good job of keeping players happy. I think we don't need to fill it right now. So what do we keep it open? That's just such a waste of an opportunity to bring someone in who can bring up the level of the bench. I'm not saying he's a starter, Patty, but I don't know,
Okay, so one of them is Brunt. Right, let's say that's fine. One is being kept for Brunt because there's no point giving it to him until he's fit. Right, that's fair. Who is the other one? Who would you want to bring in that needs to be a starter now, that needs to be around the bench?
Honestly, I think we need a left wing guy. Or someone.
So you mean you want someone else to come in?
Yeah, I do want someone else to come in.
Okay, right. That's a fair point then.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just being careful with the spots. But
yeah. And how careful? I mean, it's like being double careful. I do agree with you. I think Egan getting his opportunity to sign to the rest of the season. I think that's it. Or a winger. We don't play really wingers, but
But to be honest, in our case, if you're worried, bring in a bloody winger and just start training him. To cover. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do.
Our best signing last season, in my opinion, was Matty James. Our best signing. Best signing. He was. That's a little high. I think one of our best signings was Matty James. I don't know who's out there for a free agent. I have no idea.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Alex is one here. I'll bring it up. Have you got it?
Which one is? There's 2 of them.
No,
you got
here. No, first one. Here we go. Right now, I don't think we need one at the moment. That's the problem. It's not right now. If we need him next week, we don't have him and we're fucked.
Yes.
So that's the problem. If you think you might need them, then you need them right now. You need them in with the squad. You need them training. You need them getting used to each other right now. So either you're worried that you do need someone and we better get them, or you're taking that risk.
Yeah, where are we a month from now? So I think he's waiting on what's going to happen with Brunt. I think that is what it is. He's waiting on what's Brunt. And Matty's toe is an issue.
Yeah.
Matty's toe, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely an issue. But listen, what position? Parkinson will know what he thinks he needs, whether it's a coverage, what it is. Yeah, so we'll see. But listen, BJ Ford, perfectly said, Patty. Perfectly said. And by the way, I'll shout out to BJ Ford. He did take me to dinner the other night. He was my Valentine. Nice guy. He did take me to dinner. Although Yeah, he didn't buy me dinner. We had dinner though. Matt Al says we know that Chelsea will make the fundamental mistake of playing their reserve squad, and by the time they sub on A players, we'll be ahead 3-0. Matt Al, I love it. I love it.
That's what happens when teams lose out. It can happen. You can maybe be 2 ahead.
Yeah,
and then they throw on the rest of their team, and we've done it. We've come on and scored 2 goals in quick succession. It can happen, but sometimes you can survive. So Chelsea, who knows? Look, we'll see. I do not expect Chelsea to put on their best team for us.
No, Chelsea have a good side. I mean, they got players that are all. I mean, they're very young. The oldest player on their team, I think, is 25 years old, 27 years old, and that's Cucurella. Who, that's the oldest guy on their team.
Oh, their young guys are going to absolutely run circles around us, or at least they should. Oh. We're going to be in serious trouble speed-wise.
Oh, Mark Gahey never get the shout. Yeah,
a young group of Chelsea players. We should get absolutely hammered in this match, but it's one of those you never know with a cup. So we'll take our shots. Hopefully, make a game of it and do our best.
Andre Santos, who's 17 years old, he's a good player. I mean, Hato, Dutch guy. They're going to come and bring it, which is fine. You know what? Good for us. Be good for us. Alex is still going on about the thing. I mean, listen, we'll see what happens. Bring on the 25th player who won't. This, I don't know. This, what do you think? Bringing in the 25th or 24th or 25th player who won't play is like an extra. Oh, Christ, I didn't read the rest of it. Sounds like a kind of a Terry. I do want to see him. I thought he would come on this last game.
Yeah, I kind of expected him on the last game.
Yeah, here we go. Aaron, never heard of him. And wait to sign a player until we know what player we need. Left wing back looks most likely right now, but maybe not in a week. Anything can happen. The good news is that we have the spot open.
Yeah. You just need that balance of you can only wait so long. Mm-hmm. And I can understand right now maybe waiting a week or so, maybe 2 or whatever. I get that to see exactly where we are with injuries.
Yeah.
But it needs to be sooner rather than later. There's only so much you can do, especially if they're not training. Now, if they are training, if they're physically ready, and depending on what level they're at as well, maybe you wait, maybe you don't. But that's also a game of, well, they're out there waiting to play. Are they going to hang around, or are you just going to piss them off? If you want to do a deal for me, I'm ready to play. So either sign me or stop annoying me.
As soon as we find out what's going on up front, I think we'll find out something. Now, just switching back to the game, all matches will be played around the weekend of Saturday, March 7th. So that game that we have against Watford, as we knew, is going to be gone. Mm-hmm. Where they move it, I don't know. But they're going to move that game. So the weekend of Saturday, March 7th. So unlike previous years, there are no replays. If matches ends in a draw, all ties will go to extra time, and if necessary, go to penalty shootout. So that's what's going to happen. I mean, by the way, Patty, this is our second Prem team that we got in 3 games. Second Prem team we got in 3 games.
We beat the last one.
Yeah.
We had to do it in penalties, but we beat them.
But I mean, we essentially got him sacked too, because he just got sacked.
Isn't it amazing how that seems to happen a lot after people lose to us?
Oh, they're just Parkinson lives on. Speaking of living on, tomorrow we do have Bristol City. What are your quick thoughts on that? While we have everyone here,
tough match. It'll be a tough match. But if we want to be getting into the playoffs for the end of this season, these are the type of matches we need to be winning.
This is a tough game. Ashton Gate's gonna be a tough place to play. How many? I mean, look at the stadium, by the way, Patty. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
look at that. That's beautiful. That Ashton Gate's a nice place. But this is going to be a tough game. Away, like you said, they're right below us. They're on our tail. Viner won't get in, will he? He's not ready yet.
I think he was saying maybe, but I don't know. Probably not.
You think he's, I don't know much about this. I don't know. I mean, I know we took their best defender, Viner. I think it's probably maybe makes the bench. I don't know if he'll start.
First match, I think he'll probably be on the bench,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe get rotation in on it. It's one of these things with Parky, you never really know, because a lot of people were suspecting that Moore was going to be a new Fletcher.
Mm.
That big man that can come on at the end and kind of finish out games and maybe be an attacking danger when everybody's tired. And he's one of our guaranteed starters.
Yeah.
So it's not unheard of, and I would not be terribly surprised if Parky highly rates Viner, and
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be an immediate start.
I know now that
So
people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to. But he was after him in the summer. Right? We did shows about him. We were like Viner.
yeah,
We like Viner. He wanted him.
yeah.
He wanted him.
So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, and of course the injury adds another element into it. In
Mm-hmm.
which case he will probably have to start a little bit slower.
Yeah. It's a toe of some sort. We don't know exactly what it's like. Our foot. I'm not sure, but he is training.
Yeah, first it was his foot and his ankle. Then out of nowhere, Parky said toe. So whether that's a different issue or whether it's the same issue, but he mentioned it as if it was the same issue. Who knows? But either way, soon.
I don't think he'll be starting tomorrow. I think it's too soon. I think he'll be on the bench. But I mean, like to see Broadhead back in there. I don't know. But Raj says if he's fit, he plays. Hab says we need to beat him. I would really like to win this game. I know that sounds so corny. Like I really would like to get these 3 points. I really would.
Yeah, and after the last loss, I think this is maybe even more important.
Mm-hmm.
I would certainly like 4 points out of the 2 matches between Bristol and Ipswich.
Yeah,
these are both 2 tough matches coming up.
We have tough months. There's a tough month coming up right now. Now with this coming in, I mean, it's like you said, nothing's going to get easier. It's going to stay all gas, no brakes. Here we go.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes I actually think that suits us. It so often we get these international breaks, we come back and our team looks crap. The rest hasn't helped. So in some respects, I almost think playing matches back to back instead of doing all the extra training can be sometimes helpful. You can just get in a groove. Generally speaking, players prefer to play matches than to do all the coaching sessions. So if you have to drop all the extra training in order to do matches back to back, sometimes it works out.
Sometimes it works out. Let's do it. Put it in 3 times in a chat, so I have to. If it's in 3 times, it's a magic wand. Mouthwatering and Connor for Chelsea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Of course they're going to say it. It's going to be a huge. We did draw Chelsea. It's going to be awesome. That's obviously the end of 5th round, which should be great. It is going to be a mouthwatering tie. Matt Al says to us, Patty, does he need a leg brace for a toe injury? Viner needed a leg brace?
He wasn't a leg brace.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, he was. He was on crutches there for a while.
Well, he's.
So look, to be honest, they put leg braces on any footballer these days at the start of an injury. And here's the question: we don't know exactly what the injury was. He could have an ankle issue and a toe issue from the same injury. It's not unheard of to actually get 2 parts of an injury at the same time. So who knows?
Who knows? We knew he had an injury. Finer.
We knew he had an injury. Who cares what it is? He's still out with an injury.
He's out with an injury. He'll be back soon. Soon. But tomorrow, I don't think he'll be starting. I think the starting lineup, I mean, Kakachi won't be in there. Probably Thomason, right? Doyle. Probably Max.
Sorry. Matt Al's after saying that he was talking about the leg brace for James.
Oh, okay.
Again, so a lot of these times they're precautionary. But if you break your toe, in theory, no, you don't need a brace. But
yeah, and Parker did say it was his toe. He fractured his toe. I have no idea.
But it's not a good sign.
No,
let's put it that way. They will put leg braces on precautionary, but was this before or after? Is the question. Because leaving the grounds after an injury in a leg brace is no worry to me, because any foot injury, they'll put you in a leg brace, and make you walk around in one until you get tested and checked and whatever. If he's still in one after testing and all of this, okay, then it signifies that it's a bigger issue.
Yeah, and Matt Al, did you see him in a leg brace, or is it just rumor around town? The picture. I mean, not that I'm saying you didn't see. I mean, and also, who the knows what the hell they're doing? You know what I mean? I question bringing in a much needed position player. I question bringing in a much needed position player. With I don't know. Parkinson's going to do what he's going to do. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't bring somebody in. But hey, you know what? Wagner can also play CDM.
Yeah, he's multidisciplinary. He plays multiple roles, so I would not be surprised where he ends up.
On paper alone, was he a captain as well? Was he the captain of Bristol?
I can't remember. He might have been at some stage.
Yeah, I'm not saying you didn't see photos. I was just asking, Big Al. Geez, double exclamation point, the question mark, all the stuff. Just asking.
Week or so afterwards. Okay.
Yeah. Robert Lewandowski. No. Leg brace, pressure off the toes. Yeah, who the hell knows? I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV, usually.
Yeah, but like, okay, here's just a simple point on it. If this is a full boot, which it probably is, it does cover and give support across the toes. Because how do you get yourself into a normal shoe with padding and with everything else, and also protect your toe from getting hit? You know, it could just be resting it for the first week or two.
Yeah, listen, Parkinson didn't seem massively worried about it, but Harry Wilson, Wales guy, Harry Wilson. I think who's that? We'll see.
Harry Wilson, yeah. Did he not go? I thought he went somewhere.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot going on. We have a game tomorrow, and then we're back at it on Saturday. The game's on Saturday, right? Which is Saturday? Yeah. It's a big week. So we're excited about tomorrow. If we get 4 points, like I said, great. If we get 6, that's insane. And I think we could do it. I was a little bullshit today, so we can get 6 points. We can get 6 points because you're right. We step up to these games, and these guys want to come at us. And that helps us out too. The game opening up helps us out. When they're sitting in deep and they're just lethargic, and we're trying to break them down, that's a lot. I mean, I do appreciate the fact that Longman did take that shot, which led to the goal by Windass. We need to be doing more of that.
Yeah. Harry Wilson is at Fulham. I knew he was somewhere.
He went where? Fulham. Oh yeah, he's one of the better players.
Yeah, so he didn't move. There was talk of him moving.
Yeah, I mean, getting him, he's a good player, really good player. There is going to be the game in about a half hour. I do believe Racecourse is doing a watch along, so go check that out. We will not be doing it today. Unfortunately, I have to get in the car and have to drive to Ontario, or else we'd be doing it for sure. Patty, tomorrow, game day build up in Wrexham time.
Yep, should be all good.
Should be all good to go. Awesome. Big draw. FA Cup round 5. We get Chelsea at home.
We've been asking for it for a while. That's a good one.
We got it. Let's do this again. Goes David Goliath, the Racecourse Factor. They are predicting that the narrow, loud, and intensive environment will be unlike anything these Chelsea supporters have faced.
Well, it's probably a long time since they've had such a small stadium and stuff.
Yeah. Let's get a good one. I'm excited about it. It's a good draw. Big day tomorrow. Anything breaks out, obviously, we'll be live on a local pundit. But thanks, Patty, for coming in. Good shout. It was always fun, obviously. If you're coming in, smash the like button on your way out. Wrexham, get Chelsea at home. It's going to be a big one. And then tomorrow, big game. Big. We're 8th. Are they ahead of us? Where are they? Shoot. Where are we in the table now?
Let's check.
Check real quick before we get out of here. Tomorrow's a big game.
Okay, here we are. We are currently in 8th. Derby and Preston have gone ahead of us with an extra match played. So we can take those 2 spots back with a win. Everything will even out again. And Bristol City are in 9th behind us with 1 point.
Yeah. I mean,
so they will overtake us with a win.
Yep, it's going to. Yeah, this is. I mean, I don't want to say it, Patty. Is it a must-win?
Not completely a must-win, but it's pretty serious. It's someone who is right beside you, who is fighting against you. It's almost a 6-pointer. It's one of those you would count as probably a 6-pointer. You want to push Bristol back, and Preston and Derby are now ahead of us, so we need to jump them as well. So pretty important if you want to stick with it and keep pushing. Yeah, it's pretty decent, pretty important.
Yeah. Love the smell of napalm in the morning, and it's going to be Wrexham. It is. Yes, we did get Chelsea. We did. Kevin Huda, go sell those houses, my friend. But I do agree with you. We want to keep pace. We got to put our foot on the gas. We need to go win this game. I mean, anything can happen. And yes, Esteban, we are not in Kansas anymore, my friend. We are not. Must not lose. 1 point, really. Any point will do, but 3 points is better, obviously. But we'll see how that goes. If we go back to 10th, yeah, we need to get over this hump. I think that loss we had that against Millwall, honestly, was a kick in the Paul Mullins there too. Hip Karma coming off her birthday. Nikki D gets thanks. There you go. This is what she's talking about. Hot boot is a standard boot that we give out to patients who have broken toes. It doesn't matter what severity the toe is. There we go. Yeah. And yes, we did get Chelsea Hip Karma. But all right. Coming in hot and late. I'm sure I don't know what time it is. She's in 6:30 in the morning, I think. All right, Patty. Have fun with the kids. Good to see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Game day. Yeah, 2. Wrexham get Chelsea at home on that bombshell. We'll see y'all soon.